Hello, coming to you today from the laundry room at Nonny's Nook, and just wanted to talk a little bit more about grief and grieving and loss, disappointed dreams, whatever crisis you're going through in your life. Um, Romans 8:28 is a verse that I like. And Nonni paraphrase kind of says, and we know that God will take any and all circumstances and make something good come out of it for those of us who let Him and are called and trying to live according to His plans and purposes. Nonni paraphrase. There's a couple versions that I like that in, but I don't have them in front of me. And then another one is in James that talks about to count it all joy when you go through trials and temptations and suffering of any kind. I didn't really buy into that a long time ago, even though in 2010, I became from nurse to ordained minister. And then in 2012, my daughter was murdered. And I lost it, people. I lost it. Here's my advice. I made it back. It'll be 11 years in a few months. And it's not God's fault. God doesn't do bad things to us. People do bad things. God made us with choices, and a lot of those things that happen in our lives are our choices. Piece of advice. Well, let's start off by saying this. This is it. Love created us. Love is the goal for all mankind. That's going to heal the world. God is love. So, God is the way, the truth, and the life. He is creator. He knew us. And that is in the Bible. He knew us the moment we came into existence. He knows everything about us. And which just stands to reason, if God is love, then He loves us. And He loves us enough to give us free choice. And hurting people hurt people. And if you're just hurting, then you don't mean to hurt people. There are a very few in the world that are truly evil, because they reject love and they follow after power and selfishness and a Luciferian way. But other than that, love God because He loves you. Christianity is really the only religion in the world, major religion in the world, where God sacrificed for us, doesn't use us. And so therefore, He is not the cause of your suffering. We live in a fallen world, and people have free choices. So we all hurt people to different extents. So no matter what you've been through, or who you've lost, or how you lost them, or your shattered dreams, one, I have learned not to just do what we want to do and expect it to be blessed and sanctified and agreed. Too many of us try to tell God what we think He should do because, we know it all. And, if the creator of the universe has been here for depends on what you believe, billions of years, then yeah, here we are at, even if you're 100, that doesn't compare to billions, so we don't know anything compared to God. So consulting him about what we do, how we do it, when we do it, would mean ultimate happiness. And if we consult God, who is love, he wants us to be happy. Evil wants us sad and mad. God wants us glad. And following him, consulting him, the one who knows us from the moment we were life, while we were yet unborn, to the time we took our first breath on planet Earth, in the realm called Earth, till the moment our bodies die, he knows everything. So why not, right? We were created with a purpose. You're not here just for the heck of it. So true happiness and peace and joy and contentment is going to come from a relationship with the one that created us. This has taken me a long time to really figure out. I mean, when I became ordained, I thought I knew, I thought I had answers, and then you go through fire where everything you thought you knew was stripped away. Never thought I would be happy again, let alone joyful, and content and at peace. And yeah, so save yourself a lot of grief and a lot of pain and bitterness, and just give it to the one who is in charge. I know, and I don't care what you've been through. I mean, people have been tortured and horrific things. But the good news is, this life is very fleeting, and, we are a spirit, we live in a body, and we have a soul. Our bodies are going to die. Everybody's body is going to die. And our spirits live forever. And the goal is to go back to the one who is love, where we will be whole and at peace. This is just a journey. This is just a proving ground, a testing ground. A lot of rambling there. Hope that's something to take away from that. I guess the thing is Romans 8:28. And I just never thought I would ever say that. Just, really quick. Autistic here, born that way. Sexually molested and physically, just really rough upbringing. Married to a Luciferian. Didn't know that. Would not have done it had I known. So that was 20 years of Then got out of that. And because, well, I like to blame my autism. And true, I didn't know I was supposed to ask God how to do everything. So then married almost 10 years to a polygamist. And then the last 10 years to a very wounded veteran. And those are stories for another time. But to come out of it all at peace, with joy, just being in relationship with the Creator, who is love. How can you not, right? You can survive anything. And even if we don't survive physically, our bodies don't survive, we go to be, we return to the one that is love. So Romans 8:28, God will make something good come out of every circumstance when we let him, when we are in relationship with Him. He will work it out. Um, so, I don't know. That's just what I had for today. Be blessed. You're loved. We'll talk later.